Games Radar. We're at the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 launch event in San Francisco. We're going to be talking to people as they come in the door, asking them who's going to win in a fight between a Marvel character and a Capcom character. And I've seen some cosplayers out there, so I think we're going to get some pretty good answers. It sounded like you already had a decision made on She-Hulk versus Haggard.
I think Haggard would kill the She-Hulk. It's one pile driver away from death.
You've got Shumagorath, who no one knows who that is, and then Amaterasu.
Tentacle monster. We all know who he is. We love tentacle monsters in my realm. However, I have to say I really like the puppy. It's so cute.
Well, the puppy is a god, technically, so I think
Then definitely I have to vote for the puppy.
probably one of my favorites. I'm kind of representing myself, but we've got the amazing Spider-Man.
How's it going?
So we're asking who would win in a fight between Marvel and Capcom characters, and I've unfairly matched you, so I think I know where you're going to lean, but Spider-Man versus Felicia from Darkstalkers.
Ooh, well, you know, I always have a thing when I'm fighting cats. I mean, there's definitely a lot of cats I run into in my job. So I would like to say that I have the advantage, but I might, you know, play with her, be like, oh no, you're winning a little bit, but in the end, I would wrap things up and take the lead.
You came up with Dr. Doom and Albert Wesker.
Dr. Doom and Albert Wesker, I take them on both at the same time, mainly because these two both don't have the experience to match what I've got.
Because you have World War II experience going all the way back several decades, all right?
This is true, although much of this time I was frozen in a block of ice.
Now, Iron Man was built by, well, Tony Stark, one of the greatest minds of our time.
This is true.
Well, whereas Zero, well, that gets a little fuzzy. I believe that he was built by some old guy who had a history of failure. So if I were to put my money on either, Mr. Stark seems to have the right.
So, hey, who cares who this is? Who do you think would win?
Is that really what's happening here?
No, this is Seth Killian. He's the greatest man in the world.
Hi.
And we're...
I got to give it up for my bionic brother, the bionic commando, Rad Spencer. Come on, I'm a little bionic here tonight. I got the thumb. It's done. Like, what's Wolverine gonna do? He can fly away, zip away all day.
Do you
just peck at him? And
do you think his arm is made out of adamantium or could withstand claw swipes from Wolverine?
No. It's too no.
And up now is X-23, clone of Wolverine, and Chun-Li. So which way do you think this would go?
I think Chun-Li would win because she's super flexible and she has that crazy kick.
Crazy kicks, flexibility. What about X-23?
I'm going to go with X-23 because she's like super hot. Look at her body, it's banging.
True. Between Deadpool and Dante, which way do you see this fight going?
Oh, absolutely, 100% Deadpool. He's a way better character. I can speak, personally from doing all the moves. Deadpool would pwn Dante easily. Probably flawless victory, perfect score.
Dr. Doom and Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Who would take this?
They're both nerds, but I mean, Doom is a genius.
Right.
Wesker's genetically enhanced. You know what? I'm gonna say Doom because Doom knows like all this interplanetary stuff and dimension hopping and all that.
Knocking it out of the park with a great Deadpool costume.
Hey, what's up? How's it going, everyone?
So what we wanted to do is ask you guys who you think would win in a fight in the tradition of Marvel vs. Capcom. Who do you think would win in a fight between Deadpool and Dante?
Deadpool, of course. I'll kick that pretty boy's ass any day.
Why exactly do you think that? I mean, he's got demon powers and he's got like a big sword and stuff.
I can regenerate from just my head, okay? Come on, you can chop my head off. You can't chop Dante's head off and have him live.
He does run a sword through his chest and stands back up with the sword in his chest.
Oh, please, I'll break that sword in half.
All right, you seem pretty set on this.
Dante's nothing. Dante's nothing. He has nothing on me. Hear me, Dante? I'll kick your ass, Dante. You hear that, you pretty boy, you white-haired little punk?